This is Mo Murphy from Clarke County Sports and ClarkeCountySports.com. We're here to Wilbur M. Feltner Stadium in Berryville, Virginia, for another season of the Clarke County Eagles high school football team. This is our 20th year at Clarke County Sports with an affiliation to the team, and we're looking forward to another 20. Tonight is Hall of Fame night. As you can tell, I'm in my Hall of Fame apparel. I went to the reception earlier, and we'll have some pictures posted later on this week on the site. A lot of legends over there. Tonight, the Rock Ridge Phoenix rolls into town. They're out of the Ashburn area of Loudoun County. They're about 8 years old. They've had some struggles in football, but they're still a 4A team, so they play a bunch of powerful schools. So it's going to be a tough matchup for Casey Childs and the Eagles tonight. Once again, we'll have all the highlights, interviews, and more, and we'll be also covering the halftime Hall of Fame induction ceremony. So from my broadcast partner, Doug Ailstock, and Photography Concepts, this is Mo Murphy reporting at the Felt for the ClarkeCountySports.com Game of the Week. Train.
Captains for tonight's contest for Rockridge, number 3, Darian Farrell, number 4, Julian Ogletree, number 5, Shamir Farrell, and number 28, Tyler Valdeau. For Park Planning, number 21, Carson Rutherford, number 6, Will Booker, number 59, Matthew Tapscott, and number 11, Carson Chin. Rockridge wins the toss in the first and the second half. At the end of the first quarter, your score is Rockridge 7, Clarke County 21. Tackle by number 1, Wilson Taylor. Clarke. And at halftime, your score is Rockridge 7, Clarke County 35. As a reminder, following the band's performance will be the induction of the 2023 Hall of Fame class.
This is Mo Murphy from Clarke County Sports. We're here to have the Clarke County Eagles lead Rockridge 35-7. The Eagles scored on their first 4 drives. Peyton Rutherford got the first touchdown. I believe Wyatt Palmer went in second. Will Booker recovered a fumble and took it in for a score. Wilson Taylor had one and Tanner Sipe had one. Rockridge got a long touchdown run from their quarterback, number 4. I'm not sure of his name. The Eagles also got a safety, and they've had 2 extra points blocked. That's your scoring. We're getting ready to introduce the 2023 Hall of Fame class. You'll be filming that to show at a later time. Once again, Clarke County 37, Rockridge 7. You're watching the ClarkeCountySports.com Game of the Week from Wilbur M. Feltner Stadium. Sponsored by
Photography Concept.
Let's go, boys. Let's go, boys. Yeah. Hold on. Where did he go? Coach Charles, you gonna jump up? Coach Charles, you gonna jump up in here, or you not that athletic? Are your knees too old now?
They're waiting on you, man. They're waiting on you.
First of all, man, great opening night. Could not have, it was hot. You could not, no matter what we did, we couldn't prepare for that kind of heat and weather, man. Could not tell you how stinking proud I am from everybody. Everybody played hard, everybody got in the game. And all we went at Hall of Fame night, put on a great show. Great show. Now, next week, man, we got one. Hey, they're gonna be good. They won a state championship 2 years ago. Good program coming in here. We gotta have a great week of practice. I won't keep you. First of all, coach, you got anything?
All right. Hey, make sure you turn your stuff into Ernst.
Well, here's what I'm gonna say is this. We all know this. I'm gonna ring the heck out of that bell tonight for a lot of reasons. And one of them is for a man who watched that game. And I'll say this game ball right here for Emily.
Yes, sir.
Hey, guys, break this thing down. Hey, clean up the locker room, and let's be good, all right?
Let's go.
Hey, on Emily, break it down on Emily.
Eagles on 3!
1, 2, 3, Eagles! There we go. That's light. Go! That's light, 2!
Your mom made me cry earlier.
That's Mo Murphy from Clarke County Sports. We're here with Will Booker after the night's big opening win against Rock Ridge. Will, big touchdown on defense. And did you get one on offense as well?
No, it's close though. I'm still kind of mad about that.
Yeah, I've lost track. We'll just talk a little bit about the game tonight.
I think we came out how we expected to. Perfect on offense. Missed a couple blocks myself, but defense was great besides the one play because of me too. But I think we did great heading into next week.
And how you feel about next week? It's a big-time school coming up here to play you guys for, I guess, the first time.
Yeah, I'm ready for it, and I think our team's ready for it. We want that big test early, so let's just go get it.
And, of course, it's got to be special dedicating this to Coach Emmer. Just talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, like first game without him, I know it's kind of rough on some of our guys, a little emotional after the game, but hell of a way to come out for him. First game without him, I think we did good.
All right, well, you heard that from Will Booker, who took one in on defense tonight for the Eagles in this big win. We'll be back next week against King William. Miss Mo Murphy for Clarke County Sports. We're here with Matthew Tapscott after the big win tonight. Matthew, you guys just dominated both sides of the line tonight. Can you just talk a little bit about the play?
Yeah, we came out with a lot of diversity, including the heat and stuff. We didn't really expect it to be that hot, but throughout 2 days we conditioned and stuff, so we were prepared, and our team's just beating and banging. I mean, that's what we're known for. We just beat and bang, and they just didn't want to come out and beat and bang tonight. And so 42-7 says a lot.
And how do you feel about King William next week? That's going to be a game that's probably talked about throughout the state.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm always ready. Got to prepare ourselves next week. Can't have mental mistakes. Always got to come prepared and go through practice and suit up on Friday and play.
And I know you miss Coach Emmer as well. It was a great win for him tonight. How you feel about that?
It's hard, man. He's been my lineman coach since 8th grade, so without him on the sideline critiquing every mistake that I did, even if I had a great game, still critiquing just for me to be perfect. So it's very, very hard to play without him on our sideline.
We heard that from Matthew Tapscott as he helped anchor up this line tonight that shut down Rock Ridge. We'll be back next week for King William. This is Mo Murphy from Clarke County Sports.
Thank you, man.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Don.
We're here with Carson Rutherford after the big win tonight. Carson went in twice, had some good breakups on defense. Can you just talk a little bit about the big win tonight?
Well, we came out strong, we came out right out the bat, we scored and just kept pushing it to them, just kept laying the hammer, I guess, They couldn't push our line back and we kept bullying them.
And they gave you a good test in the secondary, but you guys held your own back there.
Yeah, definitely. We locked up those 2 good receivers they had on the outside, and I thought we did a great job in the secondary. Everybody played well.
And what's your thoughts on King William next week as they come up to the Felt?
I think it's going to be a tough game, definitely, since they've been doing pretty good recently too as well.
Right.
But I think we're prepared. I think we got to come out next week for practice and just practice hard, do good.
And I know I saw you were a little bit like everybody, it hit you hard about the coach. Just give your thoughts on that if you don't mind.
It's hard not having Coach Emmert,
All right, man. Don't worry. That's good, man. It's tough, I know.
He was one of my best friends, Really, it was more of a friendship than my teacher.
Right.
And I just really miss him.
I know it's hard, and I'm sorry you. So a big night, a big win, and it's a little bit of a downer. I know. This is Carson Rutherford, who scored twice tonight for the Eagles in the big win. We'll be back here next week against King William. It's Mo Murphy for Clarke County Sports.
Sir, thank you. Yep, thank you.
We're here with the Eagles head coach Casey Childs after the big opening win tonight over Rock Ridge. Coach, I know you're happy with the big win. Can you just talk a little bit about the game?
Oh, I'm extremely excited about it. Every time every kid gets a chance to play in the game and you win, it's a good thing. And on top of it, it's Hall of Fame night. It was a great atmosphere, just really hot. A lot of cramping going on for both teams, and you really couldn't prepare for that. But our kids played extremely hard. I thought that we executed very well on both sides of the ball. I'm really, really pleased. You couldn't really had a better night of football for us.
And you got to be pleased the way you guys spread it around. Everybody had some good runs, a couple good passes.
Yeah, I mean we've got some kids, for sure, and it's always great when they're unselfish on top of it. There is never anybody that's a me guy that is demanding the football. They block for one another, they carry out fakes, and they support each other and they cheer for each other. And that's a great thing, and it's complimentary football. And then when you get that, it's always a special. And like tonight was just evident of it. You can really see that we can get the ball to a lot of kids.
And I think a lot of us expected this, just total domination by the line.
Yeah, and that's how we knew that the 2 things we had to do. We had to play well in space, and we had to control the line of scrimmage. And we were able to do both of those things. And that was the key to the game for us. And we knew that going in. And we challenged our skilled kids. We basically, we said respect them, but don't fear them. And then up front, we were able to just do what we like to do at Clarke County, and we were able to impose our will throughout the game.
And can you just talk a little bit about King William? I told a couple of the players they'll probably be talking about this all through the state, this game.
Yeah, it's going to be big. I mean, they're a really great program with lots of athletes and great coaching and some big kids. So anytime you're playing 2 of the better teams in the state of Virginia and 2 of the better programs in the state of Virginia, it's going to be a good one. We're excited to be a part of it the same way that I know the King William is, and they're going to be up for the challenge for sure, and I'm hoping our kids are doing the same thing.
And I don't know if you got a chance to talk to them or not, but what's your thoughts on Davey Hardesty and Alex Feltner getting in?
I just rang the bell and came over, and those kids gave them a hug and told them I still love them, proud of them, and they're great kids. I mean, they were some of the guys in the early ages of when we turned this thing around, and they were the heart of it. They were really good players for us, and and so them getting into the Hall of Fame tonight was special for them, not only for them, for our program, their families, and just great kids and great ambassadors of Clarke County athletics.
And then last but not least, big emotional night for the players and the coaches with first coach that Emmy wasn't here. And I thought it was a great gesture to give the ball to his daughter. Just talk a little bit about Emmy.
Yeah, I mean, it's a year first, and we keep saying it. You know, it's a year first, unfortunate first. But our kids have been up to the challenge. Our coaching staff's been up to the challenge. Our community has as well. Everybody's kind of rallying and doing what they have to do. And still having Emily and both Jilly. Jilly's on our volleyball team, and of course we know Emily plays basketball. But Emily's been in our sideline since she's, I think, 7th or 8th grade. So when she's still with us, and she's part. It's like having Emily on the sideline. So her just getting the game ball is a no-brainer. I mean, she's just. It was really special to see her break the kids down at the end too. It's just awesome. She's a sweetheart. Jilly's a sweetheart. And they're just exactly what what Emmett was, and like I told the kids, I mean, he watched the game tonight and he was loving it. So it was a really good night, and I'm glad that we could do that for him on the Hall of Fame night, which he's already in the Hall of Fame. It was a special night, and everything couldn't have gone any better or scripted any better, to be honest with you.
All right, well, you heard that from the Eagles head coach, Casey Childs, as they open up the 2023 season with a big 42-7 win over 4A Rock Ridge. We'll have the King William rolling in here next week. We'll be here to cover it. For my partner, Doug Stock, this is Mo Murphy for Clarke County Sports with head coach Casey Childs.
Appreciate you guys. Thank y'all very much. Yes, indeed. Thank you.
Your final score, the Clarke County Eagles 42, Rock Ridge Phoenix 7. This was all Clarke from the start. The line dominated on both sides. Many of the Clarke backs had big runs and were able to score. Defense almost posted a shutout. They had one big breakaway long run in the first half. Other than that, they pretty much kept them in check. We'll be back next week for King William. Reporting from the Wilbur M. Feltner Stadium in Berryville for the ClarkeCountySports.com Game of the Week. This is Mo Murphy. Good night.